Welcome to the second episode of Challenging Perspectives, where we discuss various topics and we debate on them. Today, we are going to be discussing a very interesting topic. Does the number of people your partner slept with count? Like, does it really matter? Is it something you should consider in a relationship? If you are new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'm going to introduce my guest for today. So, to my fire eyes, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Nishrava.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Farida.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Angel.
Alright, okay. So, how are you guys doing?
Okay.
Alright. So, does the number of people your partner has slept with count? Do you think it's actually necessary to consider in a relationship? And who will start? Okay, Farid, I'll start with you.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Yes.
Why? Don't you think it's the person's past, so it doesn't really matter?
Your past might come with STDs.
That's my but you can do an HIV test right now. I mean, if we are arguing about this in 1870 something, I understand. But right now we're in the new modern era, so I feel like.
Someone can. The reports can be fake.
Mm-hmm.
But you can go to a good medical hospital, and I don't think they'll give you a fake report.
Someone can still manage to get like a fake
So you
report.
think it matters?
It does.
What about you, Angel?
Well, I don't think it does because, as you said, it's your past. And then if something is your past, I don't think you should be reminded of it. So far as you've learned from it. So this is where it matters. Let's say I'm with you and you still have multiple sex partners. That's where it matters. But if it's your past, like, bro, you've done it, it's in the past. I don't fucking care about it. Like, we're good. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I feel like once it's your past, it shouldn't be something you
Exactly.
should. Yeah, but you feel it's something you should. So if you are dating a partner right now and he has a body count of, let's say, 20, you said it doesn't matter. So are you going to be okay with that?
I'm going to be fine. I'm not even going to ask you like the number of body counts you have because I feel it doesn't matter. So far as it's your as I said, you're not doing it whilst you're together. It's your past, okay? And who knows? You might have a reason for doing that. Maybe like it was out of situations and you had to do it.
So you think if it's like 20 people, all of them was out of situation?
What if I don't know, how do you call male prostitutes?
Escorts.
What if my partner was an escort, and then he has changed?
So
he's definitely going to have like multiple sex partners.
So you don't mind dating someone like that, someone who was doing sex working as?
So far as you don't have any STDs, bro.
Really, you're okay with that?
It doesn't matter. We're good. So far as you've changed, I mean, I don't want you to keep doing it, but
Okay,
as
that's
you've
nice.
changed.
What
it's
about
fine.
you? Can you date someone with like 20 like body counts in the past? Why? Isn't it the person's past?
Let's see. You're 90. You're 90.
Okay.
You have body count 20. Your body count is more than your age.
But people change. Do you get it? The only thing that is constant in life
See,
is
if you
change.
could not control yourself so much to like
20
make your
people.
body count escalate
Nah.
to 20.
People change.
too much.
People change.
But haven't you seen a serial killer who has even repented before?
Even an arm robber who is now a pastor. Like,
yeah,
people change.
and a porn star who became a pastor. Don't you think?
No, but still,
Oh,
no.
God.
Like,
But why is that? Is the person's past, and you still want to bring? Don't you think you are not being fair to the person?
I'll not bring it in, but then along the line, it'll actually make me question. I don't know. I'll question your morals a little bit.
No, but imagine right now. Let's say my body count is 20, and I've
Hey,
repented. I'm just giving an
Are you
example.
telling us the truth?
I'm just giving an example. Imagine my body count is 20,
Yeah.
and I've repented. Right now, I know Jesus Christ as my Lord and
You
personal
don't do that
Savior.
again.
Yes.
Hmm.
Don't you think that is
There
my
are
past?
some habits
It's
you can't
Yes,
stop, honestly,
'cause
because
you're
if
able
you
to
just
So are you trying to
let's
say that
20.
no one can repent out of fornication?
oh,
or
people
what?
can repent
yeah.
out of fornication, but then the consequences of these things, do you get? I don't want to bring spirituality into this, but then even like physically, you've bonded with so many people. Like, why?
If it's 5 people, are you going to be okay with it?
5, okay.
So with the 5 person, you've not bonded with the person.
You bonded with them, but then
So-
at least I can't deal with it.
But then
So-
do you know fornication is fornication?
Yeah, even if it's one person.
Fornication is fornication. Even if it's one person, it's still fornication. So as you're saying 5, you can handle 5.
Okay.
20, I mean, it's still fornication. And moreover, it's his past.
I feel like
Girl.
it's too much for me.
It's still too
Well,
much.
But
Yes.
why is that you can handle 5 and you can handle 20? Don't you think you're being discriminative here?
No, like the person who like managed to have 5 body counts, what age? What? Give me an age range.
Let's assume they are both
Doesn't
20.
matter.
They are
Doesn't
both
matter.
20.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
And
But
you
then
had-
you-
matter.
No, it means you had good morals when you were young. I mean,
no,
see,
some people haven't had sex because they've not got the chance, so they don't get the girls like that. If they get the chance, they might
you
do it.
do
think?
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I
Do
said
you think you
Yeah.
even
no,
see? I
it
feel
might be out
like
of situations.
if you want to do stuff like that, you can actually do it.
It's not everyone who. Some people are nashing. It's not everyone who gets the girls like that. So I feel like maybe some people they've not just got the opportunity to get it.
But
then
then why would you want to sleep with 20 girls? Why?
I mean,
maybe you dated all of them.
oh my god,
That's
20.
too much.
Why?
You don't think
much.
you don't think there are
It's
20-year-olds that have dated 20 before. Sometimes talking stage then it leads to a relationship.
Exactly.
It's
And
stop-
then
oh,
it
it's very
leads to
20 is
something.
even small. I mean there are lots of people who
yeah. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with it's your past. It's your
Yeah, I
past.
feel
You're,
like-
you're not doing it right now. That
Yeah,
was
I'll
you.
still question,
It's your
like,
past.
But
So
why
it's
I
fine.
want to know the particular reason. Why is it so important to you? When you know that is the person's past and the person is subject to change.
We are listening.
Because I mean, even Jesus Christ forgives us of our sins.
Exactly.
So
You
don't-
almost said I'm going to hold it against you,
But you
then
said,
I
you
don't
said,
like
you
the
said
fact
at
that your
some
body
point you
count-
might
If-
question his morals.
If
Yeah.
no, like, see, Angel, are you sure you find with someone who has a body count of 20?
Do you know I wouldn't even ask you in the first place, right?
person-
But if you
body
get to know
count.
along
If
the
you
If I
line,
get
No,
to know
how do
along
you
the
feel?
line that you have 20 body counts, I'm saying it doesn't matter to me. So far as it's your past, see, there's this thing. If I in a relationship right now and then like I find out that you are with maybe one person, another person, it will hurt me. But then if I'm with someone
So
and
when
you come and tell
somebody-
me that you had a thing with the person, fine, it's your past. You fucking don't have anything with the person right now, so it doesn't matter.
Farida,
It's
can
your
you date
past.
someone with a body count of 20?
No.
You can't. Why?
It's too much for me.
You
It's
guys
too
are
much.
being
It's-
judgmental.
So what's
No, very
You're not being
judgmental.
what's your
Very
limit,
light.
Farida? What's your limit?
You're not being judgmental.
Let's see, 5 is okay, but
5
then
is okay, and 20 is not okay.
10. Okay, let me say like 7, 10.
7, 10.
Yeah.
And what's the maximum
one,
that you can
I'll
take?
be the 20. It's too much.
Fornication is
But I
fornication.
I really don't get it why you can take 20 and not. I mean, you can take 10 and not take 20. Don't you think like, I mean, because it could be that maybe the 10 you might not even be able to control yourself, you get, but at 20 you've genuinely stopped, you get. You can stop at 20. Don't you think so?
Oh,
No,
come on.
me.
Why will you let yourself go so much?
Why can't you stop at 5?
Right? Why will you let yourself go so much?
That maybe I started
That's
having
it.
sex last month and now I've still not stopped. But then I started a long time ago and it's 20 and I've stopped now. Maybe I went to church, a pastor prayed for me, I've changed and everything. So I feel like it's the person's past, so you shouldn't use it against the person. Imagine like, I don't know your whether you are Christian, so but imagine God decides not to forgive us or something for our sins. I mean, yeah, because
Okay, so if you are going to bring God into this, you know, like, sex creates soul ties, right? Why would you have sex with 20 people and give
Why would you
yourself
even have
20
sex when you're
soul
not
ties?
married? I'm saying it's fornication.
Exactly.
No, but-
Fornication is
you know,
fornication.
but the thing is that
Uh-huh.
So
If
the
you
numbers
said-
doesn't count. Okay, they
Yeah.
don't
If
count.
the numbers are not going to count, okay, as she said, then don't have sex at all.
Exactly.
Do you
no,
understand?
but you clearly said that you can take a particular amount.
You
of
said
them.
5.
Even if it's 2 that you can take and you can't take 10, it means that you are being judgmental. Do you get it? If you say you will not take anyone, I mean, I might want to understand that. But then if you are considering a particular number and you are not taking a particular number because you think it's too much, don't you think? I mean, you are not being fair to people.
I think I can actually hit my chest on this one and say I'm being judgmental. I will not take you as like why? No, like I don't know, but
So are
I
you
feel
trying
like
to-
you should have self control at a point in life. You should know that there are certain things you should not do. Like
No, but you see,
limit
not everyone.
the things you do.
Not everyone
No,
had.
I'm,
Okay, you
I
finish your
accept I'm
point.
being judgmental with this one too.
So
I'm not
I want to
creating
ask you
too
something.
much.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
So what if like you found someone you want to settle with, like have kids with and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then like you didn't know that the person has more than 20 body counts, yeah, and along the line like you are so much into the person, you love the person, so because the person has 20 body counts, you leave the person. Is that what you're trying to say?
I actually
You will not
can.
consider the fact
can
that
leave
it's
the
in the
person.
past.
I actually
The person
can.
basically.
That some
Then
people
Then you
do
don't
that.
love the person.
Yeah, I don't think you love the person.
Then you
because-
don't love the person because, I mean, people as I said, people do things out of situations. You don't know.
So what's I want you to state the situation.
Oh, see, people
think
go
you
through
should
things
say,
so challenging.
Like what? I think you should state the
No, but you
situation.
know-
Okay, maybe
See,
sometimes
there's
it's
a
just
difference.
some people. For instance, let's say someone in the university right
Okay.
now, and then when the person was in SHS, JHS, the person didn't have like the freedom to do certain things like sex. So as the person enters university, the person tries it, and oh my god, it's nice, and the person keeps doing it, and then it will get to a point the person will be like, oh bro, I've messed up. Then that's when the person will realize that, oh, this like what I'm doing is not fair. So that's when the person stops. But then by that time it would have been too late. The person would have gotten like 20 body counts. And
Facts.
that's one situation. What do you want? What can you
See,
do about
this situation? The same way that you want to wild out and everything, everybody can choose to wild out, but then some people actually control themselves and tell themselves, "I'm not supposed to wild out. Like I'm not supposed to."
Are you
do
aware
too
that not
much."
everyone had the opportunity to come from a good background? It could be that maybe your parents were drunkards, they were fornicators or something. You get
That's like
so you
That
didn't
doesn't
have
mean
like
you should be like them.
Do you know there are actually
no,
people
Doesn't
like that?
mean you should be like
There are
them.
actually people
I
like
know,
that.
like environments
This is
really
life
like
for
influences you and all of that.
This is life.
But
Things
then-
happen.
No, but then honestly, if
People might not get
No,
it like how.
yeah, maybe
got
you
it.
I'm not
you were
saying
IDB.
yeah, you were motivated and everything, so you were
Exactly.
trained well. Not everyone was
Some
trained
people-
well.
apart
They have
from
to
that,
cater for
no,
themselves.
honestly, if I'm to put myself in someone's shoes that has gone through like that's coming from a shitty home, I would want to like lift up my family or be like.
No, listen,
That-
when you're born,
Ishaba,
you don't know
get
anything.
it. You don't get
It's
it.
based on your environment.
Let me use
I can
myself.
say
Let
when
me
you
use
give birth
myself
to
as
you,
an
you didn't
example.
know. It's later that you
Yes,
understood that
I
sex is a
started
bad thing.
learning. And then
Yeah, so someone told you. So what if someone did not get the opportunity for someone to tell the person?
Exactly.
You can't say when they gave birth to you, you knew that sex was a bad thing. You obviously didn't know. You got to know from somewhere. And the person didn't get the opportunity. So if you want to
so the
criticize,
person's whole life, the person didn't get to know that sex is
See,
a bad activity.
You see, you know,
no,
teenagers.
it's not
as
about you
teenagers,
knowing. It's about someone telling you about it. Do you get it? You might
But then
actually know.
you pass through GHS, you pass through SHS, you pass through your religious background, either church or the mosque if you're Muslim. I think at a
Someone
you
who has not
know.
gone to church. The
Someone-
parents are like your background is messed up. You get it? You didn't get the opportunity to
So
have someone.
the person is not passing through school either.
The person is passing through school.
So school will tell
How
you
many
something.
schools would? How many
Oh
teachers
come
would
on!
come?
The curriculum is going to like it's
Ishaba,
inside
so what
the
if the person
curriculum.
that doesn't go to school?
Even if the
You know
person
there are
goes
people
to
like
school,
that.
People go to communities to like educate
Ishaba, you
people
don't
on
get
sending
it.
the person to that community.
Exactly.
Imagine you're in
Who
a
has come?
community.
Who has come to your community to come and talk to
I'm
you
even
about these
wondering.
things? About being chased?
Oh,
about
people do these things.
which
actually-
people? Like
we
talk
have
from
stakeholders-
experience.
We have
In my
stakeholders
community,
who
I've never
actually
seen
do all these
Me,
things.
I've
In my
never
com-
seen-
I've never
I've
seen
not
that.
seen that
Farid, have you
either.
seen that before?
I've never seen that either. If it's school, that's fine. If it's church, it's fine. But community,
Yeah.
door to door, telling people.
Not necessarily door to door.
So
but then
I can
know
say they
we have-
organize-
We have NGOs. We have like stakeholders.
Have you
who
seen it
actually go
before?
out and try to-
Or it's, you,
And
you've
know
read it
how-
in
you know
textbooks.
Some of these people. It's
Have
not
you read
really
it in
in textbooks?
textbooks?
I'm telling you, some of these people actually go
Because
out
I've
to
not
come
seen
and
it.
like
Ghana.
look
No,
Ghana.
I've not seen it.
So they've come to you before.
Nigeria.
Have they come to you before?
No.
So why? Say me, you're contradicting yourself
it
right
means-
now.
No, I'm not
No, relax. You are basing your points.
Listen. In my community, they know that.
Wait,
the people,
mention the community.
I'm in Takrady.
Sakradi.
And
Oh, yes.
people came there. So what
I'm
about
not
the
saying
person in
people came
Bronga?
there,
Hafo?
relax.
What about the person in
where I
Savannah?
am, listen, where
Okay.
I am, people will not really come there because they believe that these people know about it. But then I know that with villages and these rural areas, people actually go there because these are the target areas that are bringing so many problems.
Have you heard
So
or you've
people
seen?
go. Don't you watch the news? People
Which news?
actually
Why is
go.
Are
it?
you trying to
I
say
don't
those
watch
people
anything.
have gone to every house? Don't
I don't
even
I'm not saying they've gone
even
to every house, but then a greater population of like Ghanaian
when they are even
children
doing
actually
population
have
census, they don't even
information
count
about
every
stuff
house.
like
How
this.
much? How much
Exactly.
more some mere
Sure,
fornication?
but it doesn't work like
Even
that.
census,
yeah.
they don't get the accurate
It
information.
doesn't work.
I feel like if some people didn't get this opportunity you're talking about, you get it. Not everyone had this opportunity. So if you want to criticize the
So you're
person
going to
because
justify the person's body count.
yes, Imagine you are from a background, you get it. Your parents were fornicators, like they were messed up and everything, and you saw it. So obviously you are, inspired by what you see, and you didn't get like that moral training. You get it, and later on you realize that like you fucked up and everything, and later on someone criticizes you and like your body count is like 10. Would you be happy? For something that is not your fault.
In a situation like that, you can probably consider, but then still, it doesn't justify that you should do like all of this. To be very honest, I feel like even though your environment influences you to like a certain point in life, you should, I don't know, as you grow, you realize you have to move out of that kind of environment.
See, when
You don't have a choice, so life is not.
It's just like you don't have it. Nobody has a choice. I didn't choose to come on earth, but then I'm here.
You don't learn while
and I
you
have
grow.
to make.
You don't learn.
Oh, come on.
I try and say every 70-year-old man is educated. It's your environment, how you learn.
Exactly.
If you don't
She
read,
doesn't get that.
Some
if your
people
exposure
know,
is not good, you're not
see,
going to learn anything.
It's not about if exposure and everything will put you like on the global map or will
So
help
how would you know that sex is a bad thing? How would you?
Do you know
be
some
educated?
people actually like out of their own free will are determined to learn. They want to know what's out. Like
Some
they want
people-
to
determined
learn.
because of
Some
something.
people. In
So that's
Shaba,
when you come out of your.
do you know the
mother's womb,
girls
you don't
that
know
are on the street? The girls that are on the street. Sometimes they get raped more than 5 times. That's 5.
Someone like that. It's not her
That's
fault
fine,
that her
wait.
body count is
So
up.
it's
Wait,
not, it's
that's
not the person's
5.
fault.
That's 5. She'll grow.
No, with
she has
someone like that,
feelings. She'll have a
if
boyfriend.
let's say I'm a guy and then
She'll have a
my
suffering.
girlfriend used to be on the street and she was raped several times, and then she tells me with her situation, even though I don't like it, I still understand why her body counts.
So why don't you understand?
It's not
Why
like
don't you
she
understand
chose.
Somebody.
No, see, it's not like she chose to be.
Yeah,
in that
just being
situation.
judgmental. That's all.
Okay, I'm being judgmental because I actually really respect my morals and all of that. But then with someone like that, you see,
No,
it's
so are
not
you
like
trying
she
to say-
let
Say the
down
people
her
that
morals
have-
or
people that
stuff.
the people that
20
have
body
20
counts, they don't
right,
respect
even when they
their
change
morals.
they
I'm
don't
not
respect
saying
their
they don't
morals.
respect
That's what you basically
Yeah.
just said.
But then if you have good morals and then I don't think you let your
Stop
body
talking
count
about
reach
morals.
20.
I
No,
already
no,
said
no,
things.
no. Listen,
See, these things they happen out of situations. So
Why should we talk about morals? It's morals that guys has as a society. So will you get up like right now and pick a gun and go and shoot and say we should not talk
Why
about
do you think
morals?
people shoot if they know the right thing? Obviously, people you shoot someone and you realize that this thing is not good. That's when you learn later on. Do you get it? So I feel like if you've not learned it, you don't know about it. You sometimes you realize that why would someone like kill like 20 people? People just kill people. You think that they are insane, but then when you actually speak to them, you be like they don't even know what they are doing. They can't even explain themselves. Do you get it? So for someone like that, the person grew up in like a poor home. The person didn't even have parents. Probably when
The
they
person
give it
is
the person.
killing her, telling the person doesn't know what he or she's doing.
You really think everyone has a substantial reason for whatever they do? Go and interview prisoners right
You
now.
don't
and see.
necessarily have to say no. The person is like downright evil and wicked. I don't know, but then even though some people do not listen to their conscience, I know your conscience speaks to you regardless of who you are. Like that's why at a point in time, even like evil people and wicked people like realize that no, maybe they've gone too far or what they are doing is a little bit extreme.
But by then they've
So-
already committed some evil, just like the person has already had
Had
sex
sex.
already. So it's just
Already.
the same thing that like you're
in
just
the
putting in
past.
different words.
It's in the past.
Don't you think so? Rida, what do you think?
I agree with you a bit.
So right now, do you agree that it doesn't matter? Do you think the number of people your person has steps with doesn't matter? Or you feel think it matters?
It shouldn't be too much, but it doesn't really matter.
So you can't date someone with like a body count of 20 or 30.
Hey, 30.
30, no, 30.
30.
Why you guys moved by the numbers?
30.
Why you guys
Oh
moved by?
no, see,
Me, do you know?
30.
I'm-
1, 2, 3, 4, 30
Why you guys moved?
human
See,
beings.
fornication is fornication. Even if it's
When you
100, it's still
started-
No,
fornication.
no, like let's put the fornication is fornication aside.
Why
Like
is it
yes, the number. Oh,
fornication?
come on, like the numbers should even
It is.
scare you.
Why should it scare you when the person has changed? When you
Oh.
change, your past is your past. Do you get
Exactly.
it?
Oh come on.
If
No,
someone,
still,
if someone
this
can
is not
become-
sitting right with my soul. Like it's not sitting right with me.
That's
at
your
all.
soul.
Oh no, like
That's-
actually, I'm glad it's my soul I have because this is not sitting right with me. At all. No.
Well, yeah, I think I feel like it doesn't matter. And yes, this has been the second episode of Challenging Perspectives. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.